Alright, I'm back with you, and this is my old cello, circa campus school. A little closer, you can see it is a laminated plywood, finest quality. In fact, these instruments are actually in high demand right now. They're bringing as much as $40, even $50. A lot of demand among interior decorators. You can see these bolted to walls or with plants sticking out of them. It's really a in vogue interior design accent piece right now. But I have taken this, and I'm using it. If you saw Cars 2, this cello is kind of like the gremlin of the cellos. John, no offense, I actually loved your gremlin, and I want to thank you for being so generous with the keys with me in my hour of need. Can't walk in the winter in Plattsburgh. So what I have done, though, is I've taken this gremlin and essentially put a V8 engine in it. The strings that are on it, it's about a $300 set of strings. The bridge I've taken to carving myself. This is about my fourth or fifth bridge that I've carved. I've experimented with sound post placement. It's got some upgraded pins in it, and interesting for all you potential investors or inventors out there that think that there's nothing new that can be made. Cello's been around for who knows how many hundreds and hundreds of years, and when I got this, it had a little, it was about 9-inch end pin, and when you play with it, it was, you know, the position that I was learning was very upright with the instrument, and you know, so you didn't have any weighting of the bow, any of that benefit on the strings. But let's get that up just a hair. Come on a second. There we go. Okay, so now they've got these new dealies out. It's this is a carbon fiber end pin. Rostropovich plays with a very long end pin, and they even make bent end pins now that level out the angle of the cello. So you can see this thing, it keeps going and going and going. So you can really get end pinus envy if you don't have one of these. I play with it out to about here, so it takes quite a horizontal angle, as you can see. Play for you in a minute. This little doohickey here is called a snark, and what it does is it's a metronome or an electronic tuner, and I mount it under there because I can actually see my notes. So it's a good practice thing. It's good for rehearsals. I can see if I'm sharp, if I'm flat. I'm just going to hook it into an electronic shocker, but I would probably kill myself at this point. You know, if it gave me a little electrical jolt every time I hit a sour note. So for now, I just, you know, I whip myself after, just a little short chastising. But, so through the YouTube, I've been kind of trying to get back up to speed here. Back up, I guess, whatever. Oh, look at this. Someone set a brandy down for me. How nice. Mmm. Oh, how sweet it is. So, anyway, this old couple, having trouble remembering things, so they went to a doctor to see about improvements, techniques, and he gave them some various strategies and tools to use. So, the guy's home talking to his neighbor, another old guy, and he's telling him all about it. And the guy says, wow, that sounds interesting. What's the doctor's name? Maybe I'll go check him out. He says, he can't think of it. He's like, ah. Oh. So he starts to use some of the word association tricks that the doctor taught him. He says, oh, what's the name of it? It's that plant with the thorns on it. It smells really nice, the flower. His neighbor says, you mean a rose? He says, that's it. He shouts, hey Rose, what's the name of that doctor that we went to see about the memory class? Okay, so give you a few minutes to stop laughing, and then, well, since Henny Youngman's dead, I thought there may be an opening for a string player that tells jokes. So let's kick off and try a little bit of Scarlatti's 3 sonatas for cello and piano. We're going to do the first 3, and we'll do the first 2 movements of sonata number 1.